Hi, Vern. Good morning, everybody. State of the Island address. Happy Sunday to everybody. Sunday, March 16th, 2025. Hi, Vern. First off, we'll start off with a Tiny watch. Tiny is terrible. Most obnoxious dog ever. Tiny, you're into everything, aren't you? I rip toys apart. I take their squeakers out. I tear the pee pads up. I do everything, don't you? Don't you? Yeah, you better run. Oh my God, you're a mess. Hi, Pixie. So yeah, Tiny's pain in the ass. All other things, Nugget seems to be healing up a little bit. Hi, Tiny. Welcome back, bud. Pixie seems to be doing good. Hi. Speak of the devil. And Emmy's eyes healing up, so all this seems to be good news. Just want to talk about a few things today. Just a couple things about our products. And it's because there's something to talk about, not just because I want to talk about them. But anyway, I want to talk about that. And then the silver lining and everything that's going on right here, guys. I want you guys to see that I've got an opportunity here that I'm really I'm starting to get excited about. So we'll start with I burn the products. So you guys know that we've got the gummies recently. These are what they look like. These things now, they're more fruity than bacon, and that sucks because I've been what do you call it, promoting them as bacon. But they're really good, and the dogs all love them, and it helps with so many little things. Maybe if you got like the reverse sneezes and coughs overnight or something like that, it's been really helping out with that a lot. So those are on the site, 10 milligrams each. But the big thing I want to talk about, and I'm not gonna go through all these products individually. I just want you guys to see, and especially address this. Our mushrooms. So these are our mushrooms. The shrooms are awesome. I put this in their food every day. I think everybody's been very healthy actually since then. Things have been going well. The shrooms, the diatomaceous earth, and our pre and probiotics, guys, we've switched packaging on these. And the reason why, and just so you know, all the packaging is done at our fulfillment center. He's the guy that does this for me. Known him for a very long time. Started with him with the supplement industry, even though he was independent from our company. And he's legally allowed to package anything in the United States, any kind of powder you can think of. He has pill presses, so he can do all of this stuff. He's registered with the FDA, with the DEA. And he's put a lot of effort and money and work into doing this. And of course, he loves our mission, which is why we are able to provide these things to you in such a unique and one-of-a-kind fashion. And of course, top-of-the-line quality of materials. So anyway, we got our shrooms, probiotics, diatomaceous earth. The neat thing about these guys, I'll pop it open. Brand new, hasn't been open yet. We got the, obviously the inner coating. And again, he packages these guys. We get the raws in. We make this ourselves. It's a proprietary blend. And then we go ahead and put them in the containers. The one reason I wanted to address this is because, Tiny, don't fucking help. Go lie down. You're annoying. Can't do anything with you. This is what obnoxious looks like, right? Is that what obnoxious looks like? That. I love you, little man. So anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. I don't want to do this. Basically, the new packaging coming in, it takes a little while to get things going. A couple of the shrooms, just so you know, have actually come undone in the boxes on the way to ship to people. We've had 2 instances, only 2. But I feel like it's very important for me to address this because I don't want people thinking we're giving you shoddy stuff. And, of course, when everybody reaches out and they don't get what they want, I'm myself included, we're always negative. Oh my God, like this is spilled out and everything. It's contaminated. I can't use this stuff. Okay, relax, okay? But anyway, so, the 2 that happened, Nathan sent out replacements immediately. But the thing is that, a couple of the tops came off. Anyway, no big deal. But what we've done is we've gone from just having this big bottle with all this extra air, because that was another complaint. Why is it only a third full? Well, because we got a bigger bottle and it doesn't, like, you ever seen a bag of chips that's full? No. I don't know why. I guess to make it bigger, it'll make it look right. Well, I asked them to shrink it down, so they have. So this is almost, 2/3 of the way full now instead of, not full all the way. And all of them have, like you would see on your Parmesan cheese, you have your spoon side, and look at that, you have your shaker side. So, and of course, this is the same thing, only the bottle's smaller. So, the neat thing is they serving sizes are 1/2 teaspoon on these mushrooms, okay, on the shrooms. And basically, you can go ahead and just sprinkle it on, get yourself about 1/2 teaspoon out of that. It doesn't have to be exact as long as, every day you're doing it. Works great for those guys. There, done with those products. Sorry, I'm not really good at product. I love showing you guys that we're doing new stuff, innovative and all that. but I hate plugging shit. Except for this. You guys know the thermoses we have, right? The tumblers. And we did the first one, the handy capables. They will be back in stock. Oh, probably end of next week, I would think, something like that. Maybe the beginning of the following week, worst case. We'll do another 50 or 100 of them. They were awesome, the handy capables. I know a lot of you guys want them. But we couldn't stop there. I've got our friend Angela. She's very creative. She bounces off of my ideas. This is really neat. We can work remote. And we've come up with something. You guys have called me the dog father from time to time. So I figured we'd do our Mafia version. And she did a mock-up for me yesterday. This is so badass. So here you go. Here we got the dog father. And who's that right on the front? That's Bobby, the boss. But wait, there's a team with this, guys. There's a team. Look at that. This whole mafia here. We got the serial killer, the freelance serial killer, a.k.a. Winston. The hitman for more strategic, hits. And that would be TT. And then the baddest. Of course, you can't have the mob without the gangster. The original gangster, she will cut you, Bella. And then, of course, the collector, the mob boss collector, Nonyo. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just tickled with this. This thing turned out really well. So, and we're having fun with these. I can make them in small enough runs that, hey, if you don't want one, don't get one. You know, there's a few people that don't want one, so I'll make them in runs of 50 or 100 at a time. And then I'll make sure that once they do sell to their, full potential, we do them in batches of 25. So, I'll make sure there's 25 or so sitting on the shelf. And when those are gone, we might re-up them or whatever. Over time, we might switch them out. I think we will over time switch them out, so they will be not forever. So get them while you can. Last thing I want to talk about, because I've already rambled too damn long, is in a positive light about this. I know some of you guys really actually like, take an interest in my life as well as the dogs and everything like that. And, you've been worried about my health, and rightfully so, because I've been a freaking disaster. Mental health more than anything. Well, physical health, because my mental health has declined so badly through this with Brittany that, it was in bad shape physically too. I'm starting to get that back. As you guys know, anxiety was killing me, heart problems, palpitations, can't sleep, acid reflux, bleeding from both ends, really bad shit. So, no, I did not go see a gastrointestinal specialist. Probably should have. But what happened was, like I mentioned, I stopped drinking in October of last year. Feel really proud about that. I did try to drink New Year's Eve, so I feel like I gotta be honest about that. Did try to drink New Year's Eve, didn't drink much, didn't feel good, didn't like it. And the reason I had slowly started tapering off from about September on is I was getting sick, very sick. I was so weak I couldn't get upstairs. I lost about 40 pounds. Trying to get through this real quick because I don't want to keep you all hostage all day. Anyway, I've gained about 20 of that back. And over the last 6 to 8 weeks, I've started doing something I've never been able to do before in my entire life. Even when training for my show, I've never been able to be selfish. Bodybuilding is a very selfish, even though it's a very, self-motivating and it's self-respect and all that. It's a very selfish thing that you have to do because you have to eat only the way you want to eat, when you want to eat, when you have to eat. It has nothing to do with having good times and all that and what your kids or your wife or your husband want to eat. No, you just do what you got to do. You work out consistently, go to bed early, no drinking, all this shit. Well, I've never had the opportunity to do that. There's always been weekends. There's always been kids. There's always been family. There's always been events. There's always been parties. There's always been vacations. And I have an opportunity right now, guys. Over the last 6 weeks or so, I've started to eat really healthy. I'm back on my ketogenic diet. Every couple of weeks I take one meal off where I get a pizza. But other than that, over the last several weeks, I've been completely ketogenic. Means high fat, moderate protein, zero carbs. Why that's important is because when you're ketogenic, you're burning ketones instead of glucose. And when that happens, you literally have you can only hold 400 grams of glucose in your body, okay? Everything else turns adipose or fat. So when that goes, you start to get tired, lethargic. You start to slowly burn fat, or in some cases protein if you have too many carbs that haven't been transferred from protein. Anyway, so the neat thing about ketogenic is you're already burning fat. That's what ketones are. So your body, my body even has probably 20 to 40,000 minimum grams of fat just sitting in it. So if you don't eat enough food, what's your body do? It actually burns the fat instead of burning muscle and all that. So it's a really, really neat process once you understand it and you do it properly, which I'm actually doing it properly right now. So I'm losing weight, but I'm gaining, but I'm losing. It's really neat because this is something I've never been done before. I've never been able to actually gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. This whole system that I'm doing is able to do it. It's really cool. So I actually even after Robin left, the staff has been very kind and supportive. and making sure that in the middle of the day, after all the responsibilities, and then we have a lull in the middle of the day where the responsibilities are kind of just at a minimum. And for the most part, I've been able to get to the gym almost every day. I'm not killing myself at the gym, which is good. I'm not trying to, I am getting heavy weights back, but I'm not going too crazy, other than when I dropped the weight on my foot and broke my toe. But it hasn't kept me out. So today is going to be the first day I take off from the gym in probably 2 weeks. And I'm looking forward to keep going back. But anyway, I can be selfish. I can finally be selfish on this. I don't have to have shit in the cabinet because I want it, because, stressful for my relationship or stressful for my friendships, or, I don't have to make food for somebody's get together or something like that. I am completely alone in this, and as sad as that sounds, it's the perfect opportunity for me to actually get my shit together and really just see how far I can take it, and maybe get back on stage within the next year. Kind of live up to that big guy, Little's World persona, which has not been happening for a long time. So yeah, just bear with me, guys. I wanted to share that with you. Have a happy Sunday. I'll let you know when the new Tumblrs are up. It'll probably be at least a week for those as well as the old ones. All of the stuff like the diatomaceous earth, the pre and probiotics, the gummies, and the shrooms, all in their new packaging, are all up on the site. If you do end up getting one that accidentally opens up, it's no big deal, guys. Throw it away, or if you think you can trust it still, if it's just cracked a little bit, keep it. Let us know. We'll get you another one. Like I said, it's happened twice, only twice. So, but I want to make sure that if you're one of the people that get that, we obviously do stand behind our products. It's not going to be contaminated. It's not going to be rotten or something like that. It's all just powder. So thank you guys so much. I'll put the link up for the CBD page. Oh, real quick, I won't get into it too much. I have an opportunity, speaking of the CBD page and the magnet page and my other page with the sweatshirts. It all sucks because I can't do websites. I have somebody I've been working with. She's become a very close personal friend of mine. I'm going to tell you now that hopefully in the next 3 to 4 months, give or take, we're going to have a very streamlined website where we can actually add the Misfits, each one of their background stories, all this cool shit. I'm going to look into even doing an app for the thing. All of my websites should be linked. Everything should be good. Credit card processing back, all this stuff. It's going to be great. So that's what I'm hoping to do. We really need to streamline this because we've lost so much money simply because we're disorganized and we don't know how to do this part of it. So it's really good to have this opportunity to do that. Thank you guys, and happy Sunday.